It's week 17 of the NFL, and we'll see Devin White, who's now up to 60 tackles after last week's game. It's the Eagles and the Chargers, and it's all up next.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Huard on the call in this one. Brock, a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage run after run and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go at the link. Return coming from the 6. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
We really do marvel at the way he can wiggle himself out of tough situations, almost like a wizard out there. Sure, some are probably of his own doing, as he loves to extend plays and improvise. But if someone misses a block or runs the wrong route, this is a quarterback that can erase the mistakes of others around him, and you sure love that guy leading your team.
Straight to the air they go. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 37. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. We're on here with Will Shipley. Juke the defender. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They go play action on 1st. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That's into the hands of Barkley. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Motioning one of the tight ends. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at a Pac-12 Media Days, I thought, that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys. It's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly. The way that rocket arm could throw the ball all over the field. And hyper productive statistically. Kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Third down, 1 yard to go. Here's the option give to Warren. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Herbert back to throw. Throw complete to Warren. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board and the first drive as a defense. And now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Able to get it to Barkley.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up 4th and 9.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. So no return on that punt. And the Chargers take possession. First and 10, Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Got him in over the middle. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Herbert now, blitz coming. Can't get it to him, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. Herbert to throw once more. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Herbert again. Gets this to McConkey. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Warren here from the gun. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some.
And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Got to figure out this third down here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Connects with Johnson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Man in motion headed right. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to the link right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Herbert from the gun. This throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Herbert throwing again. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. It's Herbert once more. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good bead on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Third and a lone yard coming up. Dropping back to throw. Here's one left side. He's got it. Complete pass. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing it again here. Barkley's got it. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They'll come up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Caught near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And they'll keep adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down. They'll try and throw it here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll throw it again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's got Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running left, this is Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll throw it. Reel in at the 7. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a one-score game in the first half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chargers and receiver Amari Cooper making their way back out. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Outright, Cooper's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Herbert on 1st down. Finds McConkey. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got it, room to run. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Herbert to throw once more. To the sideline, and it is caught. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McManus on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Taken in by Smith. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. They'll set up a screen out wide. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Escapes a defender. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. And that one is caught left side of the field. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw.
Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. They'll throw it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He has been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. 1st and 10, Herbert. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end. We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start in the Meadowlands, an NFC East battle that pits Washington against the New York Football Giants. And it's the visiting side who have the lead in that one. It's Jaden Daniels with a couple of touchdown passes. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Ewers.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. He's got a touchdown in this game, as we see now where that helps land him among the NFL's leaders in that category. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 from the 41. They'll try and take an option left side. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. A quick slant here into the hands of Cooper. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He finds Johnson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Herbert. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20. A nice pickup of 6. That's going to bring up 3rd down 9. Throwing now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. So that brings up 4th and long. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. From 37 yards in the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To throw here on 1st down. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage.
Every once in a while, sure, a pass, it can go for a negative yard. But lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 23-yard line.
From the 23. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And it's caught. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chargers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert now. Warren's got it. Complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Third and a lone yard coming up. Throwing now, Herbert. Gets this to Johnson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Herbert on 1st down. Complete. It's Cooper. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Herbert throwing again. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He fields this at the 18. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. Down the middle, complete. And they get there to touch him down, Brock. A big gain on that play.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Pass play now. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, a run with Barkley. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was tackled at
Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5.
It's 4th down.
Motioning left is their running back. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Herbert from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Collects this at the 32. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He lofts it deep, right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw now. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Looking to throw. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First and 10. Here's Herbert. They did it. He made the interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. 3rd and just 2 to go. A tight end in motion now. He'll throw it. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing.
And he's going to be taken down for the sack. They can't even get a throwaway on that 2-point try. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Herbert now, blitz coming. A quick slant here into the hands of Cooper. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Chargers down by only 1. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now to throw. He finds McConkey. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Warren running between the tackles. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll go again with Warren. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. No gain on the run, so they're left with 4th and 7.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. They call a timeout here. They've got the timeout, so with 5 seconds left, a kick could win this game. So immense pressure resting on this kick from Brandon McManus. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And that one is good. And that, folks, is your game winner.
That field goal gives them a lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. One final shot here. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it to just
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like Mushu. Love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snack of my. One brick, one miss, rich tickets, check out. We talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm a miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm God like, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, me. Back, yeah, buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a I'm in the S5 facing comfy, cause I can't name that dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not